Hey guys, we're back. I actually have a special guest with me today, my wife.
Hello.
So today we are going to go ahead and build the crib. I am excited because it's the last building project for all of our baby materials. I brought my wife along today, so this way she can do viewing, and this way we can also talk a little bit more. Technically, this is basically the ending of the building stuff for the baby. So I was really happy to ask her to be here, and she was really willing to accept.
Very much so.
And it's been a while since she's been on one of the videos, and I'm really happy to have her. I expect a lot of stories to be told. Just kidding. We'll fit in what we can, and we're gonna have fun. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And I picture that this is gonna take us about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm looking forward to the end result, though. It was a beautiful crib. My uncle got it for us, so thank you very much, Uncle Roy.
Thank you, Roy.
Yes, I really appreciate that. So we have built the bassinet, a changing station, a rocking chair, and a jumper. And
The swing.
yeah, jumper, swing. Well, no, you're right. It's a rocker swing. Sorry, not jumper. Rocker swing. The video that is before this one will be the jumper swing set, which I think I've already mentioned.
Yes.
And it had a lot of problems with that video, at least editing wise. It might be a little bit rocky, but I enjoyed making it because I spoke to you more and I was more inclusive. I hope you liked that more. That's why I brought Brianna here, because I wanted her to be included in this as well. She's the mother of our child. She is a devoted wife and a very loving person, and I really appreciate her. And I'm just so happy that she's here.
Thank you.
A lot has been on my mind for these last, I don't know, few weeks. A lot has changed, I feel like, in me. Since I started YouTube, it just made me want to do more and be more active and try things out. I've been working out more. You can't see it, but there's nothing to show. So
It feels nice.
But I enjoy the workouts, and I'm more motivated to work out because of this YouTube thing. I'm also doing as many chores as I can around the house, because I know when things are gonna hit the fan, I mean, we have to get ready for whatever's gonna happen, and I can't be, tired, I gotta have energy to take this on. That's just the way it is. When we have to approach this challenge, which, I mean, it's not gonna be really that much of a challenge, It's...
We expect to enjoy it very much so. And just have fun with it.
I'm ready for my daughter to be here, and I'm ready to embrace what's gonna happen next. And it'll be the next step in our life, and we can only move on forward, right? I did have a few new ideas that I do want to progress with. I would like some opinions, like my idea that I've shared with Brianna, my 5 things on a shelf, which I really want to do. It's really fun. I want to get 5 things off of a shelf in whatever aisle, whatever store, and I want to test them I want to eat them. I want to just try them out, and then we'll have reactions to them. Something to share and have fun with. I think that'll be the next step after this building process. Not that I didn't enjoy doing building. I really did. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, no. Just haven't. I'm here.
I'm really appreciative that Brianna was willing to step in. And although it doesn't seem like she talks
a lot.
Which I'm happy about, because, I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have a nice conversation at all any day. Sorry, I might have to edit that out. Another idea that I had was, of course, with what I've been saying, exercising. And I do want to do another presidential test. So I will be doing that probably in the next week or two. And expect that either Thursday next week or the following Monday, because I may do the first episode of 5 Things on the Shelf. And I do also want to order a few things off of Amazon and do a kind of review. I also want to bring in some more guests. It would be really nice to just have some people, share time, because I know most videos are more engaging when you have other people there. I enjoy talking to you, and it helps me become more self-aware. I guess that's a good way. No, self-reliant. I don't know. I'll eventually find the word and I'll put it somewhere up here. But it's gonna help me build more bonding with other people. It'll help you get into the video more with guests. I feel like with more people, you can have more opinions, more jokes, more improv, more just all together. So I expect that to be within the next month as well. So I'm excited. I really am happy with what's going on. Look into the future. So I'm happy. No going back, right? I haven't gotten any opinions from anybody in particular to I don't know. What were your thoughts on the items that we got, or the videos, or the music? Except for Noodle God. Noodle God did mention that he thought the the editing was fire, and the music was fire as well. And Dallas, of course, who really I don't know, you struck a good chord that day, and it made me think a lot. So thank you again, Dallas, for that. What are your opinions on the items that we have now? Do you enjoy the items that I built, or they all crap?
I think I definitely need to look at them a little more, just to make sure. Not that I don't trust you didn't do a good job, stability and stuff like that, but just to make sure everything is intact wise, and just looking at the function. And I know once the baby gets here, I'll just get a better idea how things work. But I just from looking at everything that we have, the bassinet, the swing jumper thing, the changing table, everything's very beautiful, just aesthetically. So it's just, everything is it's really nice. So I don't have any complaints, other than we have lots of stuff. So there's so much stuff for the baby. And Levi already knows I could have done without a lot of things, but we're very thankful, just because it's an expression, definitely, of everybody's excitement for baby girl to come. So thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much for all the gifts as well. I mean, they do mean a lot to us. I mean, they're gonna help us out a lot, and we are very appreciative of it all. Speaking of gifts, I did. Speaking of gifts, I don't know why I said speaking of gifts, but in the last video, I said I was looking for the adapter. I probably have to purchase one, or because it disappeared. Well, I found it, and I don't know what happened, but I guess it bounced behind the table over there. Maybe I'll go ahead and feature like the little thing running somewhere in the video as a surprise.
Is it for the swing?
Yeah, it was for the swing.
Okay, yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, so there's that. Also, I kind of wanted this to be a finale. I think I've already said that in the beginning of the video, that this is something that I was excited about because it was my first series. It was my building series of my little girl stuff. So I wanted to do something special. I just wasn't sure what it is. Maybe not today, maybe another day. I might add something in, and hopefully, if I do, I'll add it right here. And we're back. And so hopefully I did add something. Hopefully, I can trust myself. If I didn't, I'm sorry. It was worth a shot. If anything, you can comment how much you hate me. So
I won't be looking up the comments.
That's okay.
Edit that out.
Anything to add before we step away?
None.
Okay. So Brianna will be commenting throughout the video. And of course, I'm going to be responding. And hopefully, we'll just have some fun. Let's get building. I know it's not in a great view, but it is called the Dream on Me. It is a miniature crib, I guess. But we're really looking forward to building it. Alright, let's get cutting. It's kind of already open, so I'm a little scared to see what's on the inside.
Nah, I'll be alright. It'll be okay.
I believe you.
I've been saying that a lot.
Then I can feel free not to believe you. No, okay. Lower that down. Please don't be broken. Okay. Well, it looks like a mess. So let's get unpacking. This is how it looked then. This is what it looks like now.
Yep. A lot of different pieces.
A lot of different pieces, and there's snow everywhere.
Not the biggest blizzard ever, but there's snow.
So, one thing that I thought was pretty funny was how they included several steps in the first step. So, just to show you, that's what they came up with. And,
oh gosh.
and it's just a pile of letters and screws and, I mean, it's understandable. It just says, screw everything together.
It's just annoying because it's just like with the recipes. they're like, it's 3 easy steps to make this and that. And there's like 6 steps in step 1. And etc. etc. But
exactly. So to make this process a little bit easier, I'm gonna break here and we are gonna separate everything into steps. So now we're back, we divided it up, and Brianna's gonna show you around the room how the steps are gonna go. So step 1 is right here, step 2 is right here, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, and then back this way, step 8, step 9, step 10, step 11, and step 12. Fairly easy, shouldn't take us too long. So, alright, let's get into it. So now we're just gonna go ahead and set in the dowels. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Oops. I don't think that one was supposed to go in there. Ah, there we go. Well, that's what makes it fun, right? Alright. And then we're gonna go ahead and not throw those just willy-nilly everywhere. We just put that right back to where it's supposed to be.
we had separated all the pieces by the lettering based on in the, what is that? The manual?
Yeah, in the manual. And so this way we can assemble it a little bit quicker. There we go. And Brianna's hopefully catching the view that, you know, that you want to see.
Probably not.
Probably not. Honestly. Is that right? Yeah, that was right. Oh, very nice.
Oh, no. What did I do? Shit.
What happened?
It's okay.
It's okay. So, all in all, I may end up deleting some of these, like just kind of going through. But I mean, if Brianna's doing a great job, then I might just keep it all in too. So, I mean, what is a finale to you? How does one describe a finale? You know, do you include everything?
I'm thinking.
I was trying not to use the manual, but that's just not a smart thing to do right now, especially with it being the crib. Oh, man. We had a delicious dinner, but I think we're going to be paying for it with heavy breathing. I don't know. I think of finale, and I think it should be a summation of everything that happens, right? So, hopefully, this is entertaining to you. Hopefully.
I'm trying so hard not to breathe heavy.
It's hopefully the comedy's there. Hopefully the camera angle's there. I'm just happy that Brianna is having a good time. It looks like.
I'm smiling over here.
Behind the camera. Y'all can't see the grimace she has.
It's probably a slight grimace from the discomfort that I have.
Oh, jeez. Did I already mix them up? Oh, it's right there. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's that heavy. I don't know if y'all seen the microphone video, but in that one, actually I think in a lot of my videos, I have the microphone like right next to my neck, and I'm pretty sure because my mouth is just gaping, you can just hear everything. I try not to so hard, but man,
Bad habits.
it's just
Hard
the way
habits.
I am, I guess. God built me kind of thick. That's funny. I don't care who you are. I don't know if I can use that. I might have to leave that. Is it fine? I want to say it's fine. Sorry, it's oh, nope, it was wrong. Okay. So, if you can notice from my hat, I am a fan of Luffy One Piece. Oh, shoot. That's not gonna happen.
There's the toolbox back here if you can get a tiny screwdriver to poke it out.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
I don't even need that. Yep. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Would you screw it in there?
What am I screwing in?
Yeah. Is it a bolt?
Yes, it's a bolt. Yes. I feel like something is still wrong. But it looks like that's right. Interesting. For those of you watching, do y'all have a favorite video that has been done? Or maybe it's this one. Okay. Maybe you ain't seen it yet. Maybe it's still coming. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the 5 things off the shelf because it seems more adventurous. And I think a lot of the people that will be participating, you know, they'll have fun with it too. And I messed up. I should have put the dowel in. Also, I use that word a lot. I've been streaming on Twitch, and I've been really enjoying the Hollow Knight game. You should drop in and, you know, chat a little bit. It's a real fun game. Yesterday, I had Brianna try out the workout that I was doing. She liked it. It seemed to have, you know, kept her enticed. Oh, Is that a dowel? Oh no, that's the G one. These are inside the rocking chair. So, I've never used one of these before the rocking chair. It's a bolt and a little, I guess you could say it's a, like a washer? Not a washer, a nut. But it's a screwable, I don't know. Well, anyway, it was my first time using one of those. I found it real interesting. There we go. To those carpenters out there, you probably are laughing at me, but it's something that never occurred to me that you can do. Oh, did I put this in upside down? Oh. Think about the sound there. What's the matter?
I don't know. I can't tell from here.
Oh. That's because on the inside, the little hexagonal, or the little line is supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there. But it ain't there, I don't think. What is the point of those anyway? That's my question. I mean, it screws in just fine. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No. Oh.
Oh, I hear cracking.
Yep, okay. There we go. Later down the line, if this video ain't, deleted because of YouTube or whatever, you'll see it later. This weekend is our baby shower, and we are excited.
Yeah, so I don't have to do anything.
We're just happy that people are willing to come celebrate with us, the birth of our first child. And honestly, it's something that we weren't planning, but we were real happy to get. It's not God said we needed something that's going to change our lives, and I'm real happy He gave us something. I think I was getting a little stagnant.
Yeah, I think that was the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all too stagnant, he said.
Y'all too stagnant. Y'all need to learn something. Let me throw a little patience at you. I also want to say thank you to my Aunt Debbie for commenting on the YouTube channel. I know it was just a simple thank you, and I love you. Really appreciate that. To all those subscribers out there, I really appreciate you, subscribing to the channel. It's real nice of you. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible. And like I said, with more guests, more people, hopefully, we can do that. And of course, pretty soon we'll have a special guest that's maybe a reoccurring here, you know? Other than my wife, of course.
You're gonna have to be doing some editing because I keep on flipping the video onto me without meaning to. I've only done it twice, but
okay.
It's okay.
When I'm talking, is it when I'm talking?
Of course.
So I'm probably not gonna be able to edit that out.
That's okay.
the people have to just laugh at it. That's okay, because you know what? It's her first time videoing
on this phone.
Yeah, and she's just getting used to it. You think I should leave the letters on there?
They don't bother me.
They don't bother me either.
Okay.
Do they bother you people?
Some of y'all like, peel it off.
You should have peeled it off.
Peel it off.
Well, that's too bad. By the time this comes out, it'll already be done. We're on to step 2 now. So.
Alright, slide it in.
It's coming along real good.
Ooh. Satisfaction.
Satisfied. J. This way. Yeah, it's gotta go this way. Oh yeah. Real beautiful. Okay. I'll leave it as it is. Yeah. Now, for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that probably do know, most of you, my first job was assembling. I was a bike assembler. I wasn't very good at it. They wanted 20 to 22 bikes a day. I gave them 5.
I was thinking 10. Okay, 5 it is.
That just meant that I was real good with my work. No. Now on to the next part, which I think I need more dowels. Yes, I do. I need more dowels. Let's go put that on there. Let's see. Slide that in there. Slide that in there.
Gosh, I feel like I don't got enough space.
Here's another question for you. Now, where are abs made? Because recently I've been told they were made in the kitchen.
That's why I'm laughing. I knew the answer.
So, let's see here. That goes into the bottom. That's sucker. Okay, let's set that. Right there. There we go. Real nice, real nice. Real nice and easy. Please be real nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Nice and that's the way it's supposed to be. Never too nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. All up. Yeah. Like that. Oh, it fell apart. There we go. Now, a while back, when I was first doing this channel, a while back, it was like the beginning of the month.
Okay. Thank you for the time reference.
Yeah, but a while back, I had another commenter say that I needed to be more interactive. And I really thank that commenter, Araceli, for throwing that out there. Because I did agree, I think the people need to be a part of this. You know? Let me see here. Oh dear. It was just supposed to be easy.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. This last video I put up, I said, nice and easy. No. Easy peasy. Not so easy, not so peasy.
Easy peasy. Maybe he can lay it on its side on the floor?
I was
Okay.
gonna lay it right on his back, actually. Like that.
Back side. That's what I meant.
There we go. That one's got one, that one's got one. There we go. And that one right there. That one's got one. Okay. Just to let you know, I'm coming for How's It Made.
It's so dumb.
If y'all don't get that reference, I'm sorry. That was probably before your time. Like a year ago. I've seen those Walmart people. That old lady that's sitting in the she's in that scooter. And then she gets tired of sitting in the scooter and she sits on the ground. Her legs are just I'm sorry. That's what I pictured myself as, right?
Just be happy, you guys. I wasn't rolling because I said, ooh, he's rolling.
Let's see here. Is that right? That's got to be right. So what's wrong? I think I got it. Whatever it was, I got it. It should be flushed even almost now. I should just be able to go ahead and drop those like that in.
Where's he dropping? Oh, another bolt.
Yep, my bolts.
So one of the hard things about filming in a room is that you can't quite get the distance away.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, camera, why can't you see the way I see it?
I think it'd be pretty bad if it could see the way you see. We need glasses for the camera.
You right.
Let's see here.
So you're looking up how to screw in a bolt?
No, there's a screw that's missing. I'm looking for a way to screw in the bolt. So, this one right here. This is what I needed. This is another one I ain't never seen before. And I just messed up. Anyway, it's a rod. And it's supposed to go straight in and slip right into that other one. The little bolt. Not bolt. I don't know what you call it.
So what's the issue?
Like you told me right before we filmed, you gotta unscrew it in order for you
Oh
to
yeah.
fit that in there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I need to do. I need to unscrew this. So. this
Almost looks like a bearing looking thing.
Yeah, it's got a screw to keep that little bolt or the bar from moving on this right here. So this goes right in there. Oops. And then you just screw that in there to tighten it up. I thought that was pretty neat. I ain't never seen one of those before. I wasn't losing my balance. Something just ain't right. And I don't know what that is. The only thing I can think to do is to screw everything in. And then kind of tap on it. So this way it kind of lines itself up. But I mean, if these are all screwing in, there should be a... okay. That seems to be one thing. Let's see about this one. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. So, let me tell y'all something. When me and Brianna met, I invited her to go to the mall.
That was the time after we met. Like 2 years after we met.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We first met in math class.
In college.
In college, right? We met there, and I wasn't very much into her, but
Didn't even see me.
apparently she was into me and didn't say nothing.
No, I could just look. That was enough. I didn't need no boyfriend.
So we lived our lives for about 2 years, and then out of the blue, I asked Brianna to hang out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we met at the college, right?
Yeah, I think we had an Aikido class.
I think it was before the Aikido class, wasn't it?
No.
No?
We had the Aikido class during that time.
Yeah, she was throwing me left and right.
Yeah, it's a self-defense class.
That's probably all gone out of our systems by now. I mean, we probably retained a little bit, but I'm sorry, I strayed away from the subject.
Yeah.
But
he always had a flock of people around him.
we we went out on our first date, right? I invited her to the mall.
He invited me to the mall. It wasn't clarified it was a date. What he said is you want to hang out at the mall. And so what my mind hanging out the mall was that because he always had a flock of people around him, it'd be a group setting.
And little did she know I just meant the two of us.
Yeah.
She couldn't look at me. She couldn't talk at me.
Oh no, I couldn't do any of those things. I was so nervous.
It was funny. I mean, back then I don't think it was difficult for me too, because I was a shy person. Even though I had this flock of people around me.
Yep.
It was fun, you know. It was a funny day.
What do you remember? What was funny about it?
You wouldn't let me look at you.
Yeah, I told him stop looking at me. So he looked at the ground. I felt bad.
What am I supposed to do when she says, "Don't look"? I'm like, okay. Something ain't right. What ain't right? What's wrong here? Sorry, my bill is in the way.
Yeah, it is. Every time he says something just ain't right. Reminds me of that show Madeline, the nun that was over the the orphan children, or in the boarding school. I'm not too sure if they were orphans or not. But she would wake up in the middle of the night and go, something ain't just right. And she'd go running down the stairs in her gown to check on them.
Let's move on to step 4. So, I named the steps that I had done. I did the first one, sticking in all the little bars and everything. The second step was sliding in all the boards. And then this step, I fixed on this side. Now the next step is me attaching these pieces together. And technically, this is done. So that's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, almost fell here.
Eventually we're going to put some drawers in here.
Yes. So it's the mini changing table.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on to the next thing. Broke it. Let's see here. Brianna had a great idea of labeling everything like that.
Not labeling like how? Oh, the lettering.
Yeah.
My stickers.
Yeah, little stickers. We bought these stickers for, what was it, 10 cents a piece, and never used them.
Not those ones. The other ones are like the letterings that you put on your mailbox. Those are the ones that we bought for 10 cents. and we have still yet to use. But Levi thought it was a great deal, and he wanted it, so we took it home.
Yes, we did. And I still don't regret it. Even though it's just taking up space in the drawer. Great deal. Let's see. There we go. That going right in there. This goes right into here. I hope you're enjoying your finale. But old things in, new things begin. And I put this bolt in backwards. And I will be here forever. If you're married or dating, comment below what your first experience was. Was it good? Was it bad? Did you have fun? Were you mad? After our first date, we actually went on a camping trip.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. I think it was the best trip I ever took. I don't think I'll ever forget that. We went swimming in the lake.
The river.
Oh, you're right, in the river. Worst feeling ever.
Oh gosh.
we went for our little swim there, right? And we came out with these little things nipping our feet.
Oh god.
I don't know if she remembers.
I remember little bugs and things and.
Yeah. I remember stepping on the ground every once in a while, kicking the ground, kicking up this dirt, right? And I just remember things biting my feet, and I had to get out. You couldn't even feel them until, like, you were on the way out, and then everything was just nipping. And then water bugs, that's what it was. Yeah. Good times. Good times. That's funny. Huh. I hope this is right. I mean, it looks flush. So, I think that's what we're aiming for, is flush.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Even with the board.
Oh, okay.
While I was assembler, I would have to assemble furniture. I think I mentioned it in the first video I did, but y'all couldn't hear me. Didn't have a mic at the time. But I assembled furniture, and I'd always get some kind of response out of people. On the video that I first put, I told the story of me putting up the furniture, and they came out there and they said, "What's wrong with that stuff out there?" I said, nothing's wrong with it. What you mean? I said, the backing on there is put all wrong. It's backwards. And I said, no, it ain't. You're wrong. I went out there, and lo and behold, you saw white in the center of a black library, and it made you go, oh no. On the back side was a black a really dark black back panel with this white all the way around it except for that part. Oh my gosh. I said, you want me to take it down? They said, nah, just leave it.
It reminds me of the desk.
The desk.
The desk.
Oh, the desk.
That Levi essentially grew up with. And the single drawer, no, one of the drawers had broken, and so when we moved into this house, I got him to try to glue it and fix it, except that he glued it on backwards. And oh my gosh, I was a little upset about it.
Yeah, she was.
So ugly. And it was a really ugly thing to look at to begin with.
You know, I would have thought I would have learned my lesson, but I still messed up. I tried putting on these bears, and the bears are like that one right there. Those bears. Okay, I tried putting them. There's a little tiny hoop you hang things on. I put them inside the hoop. They were all touching each other. And I said, something's wrong about this. They did a real bad design on this. Oh my gosh.
Was it for the swing?
It was for the swing. And it was just me. And then, after I did that, I said, oh, let me fix that. I put them in, and then I put the loop upside down. And I was like, where are you supposed to hang this from? How is this supposed to work? And I go, I'll be right back. Finally got it right. Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen that video, go back one week and you'll see what I mean. Very nice, huh? Pretty pretty. I don't know why this didn't come assembled.
I mean, it would have fit in the box, I thought, just fine.
Yeah, it would have fit in there just fine. Oh my gosh. So the way I see a finale also is it's supposed to be long. So I may not be cutting out a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
I want the viewers to, you know, see everything that's happening. I want to have them
decide.
Yeah. I mean, I may lose a lot of people, but I mean, it was fun while it lasted. That's all bad.
It's the game over already, huh?
There we go, right there. You know, I tossed Brianna an idea today about inviting somebody over to help build this thing up. She was gonna be recording. And at first, I thought it was a dumb idea. Real dumb idea. But I'm starting to regret that decision because a lot of this is not easy. That other stuff, the baby crib, the rocker, the bassinet, the changer, change it was kind of hard. But that other stuff, I understand. I didn't need nobody.
You need nobody.
But this is kind of difficult. But after doing assembly for a few years, you kind of learn that when you ain't got nobody, you gotta make it work. So
I just realized how you should have laid this.
well, you want to throw it out there?
Well, actually, no. Now that I look at it, it won't be able to lay flat with that piece right there.
Nope, it wouldn't.
Because it's all fancy looking. So this will work. I can't help you.
Don't worry. I got it.
Or maybe I can.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know. That's not helping. I can't see what you're doing.
I'm screwing in. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty bad angle. Sorry. Yeah. The only way to get it was from on this backside right here. And now I need to screw that in before it tilts over and whacks it out. Oh, you got it? You got it. I appreciate your help. Small things matter.
My arm is done.
Okay, go ahead.
I got 2 shots today.
Yep. Whooping cough.
And the flu shot.
Flu shot. So.
All for the baby.
Oh, for the baby. Back to small things matter though. So I have a charity going on right now for Extra Life. It's to help kids that are sick with the COVID-19 or just it's here to help the children in a local hospital. I'll link that in the description. I'm just trying to reach 150 bucks. Something small. I really appreciate if you could help.
Please help the children.
Please help the children. It's something that I really wanted to try this year, you know. Now, it was a choice whether or not I had to do it. And it was offered to me, and I thought I'd take it on. Even though this is my first time streaming, first time, you know, YouTubing, all that. But we got to start somewhere, and 150 bucks ain't too much. I could be wrong. But you know what? You don't have to do 150 bucks. 5, 10,
$2.
$2, yeah. I'd appreciate any help. Oops. Make another wrong side? Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's not wrong. Yeah. Also, for those of you that may be interested, I do sing. I try to enjoy it as often as I can. It's something that I have always loved doing, just recently I started doing it on karaoke on the Smule app. I invite Brianna, I invite, you know, other people to sing with me. On the Smule app, there's a lot of variety of songs to sing, and you can get a kick out of it. If you do look me up, you know, send me an invite and something, I'll sing with you.
How could they find you? What's your name?
It's under Tetradohedran. Same thing as it is on here, just
So
no space.
One word.
One word, yeah. And we have a couple of favorite songs that we sing every now and again. Lately, we've been trying out a song by LiQWYD. Really enjoyed that one. I've listed a couple songs that I've also sang, like My Cherie and More, last one. In the last video, sorry. and Mouth of the River. What's the matter? You think I should stand it up?
It probably needs to go back to its side. Or upright standing, I should say. Just be careful.
What's the matter? It's gonna lean.
I know. Well, I'm not worried about the leaning. It's just, ooh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. This is a mini crib. My gosh.
For those of you that are seeing this, we did order, or actually I said we didn't order, but my uncle ordered a mini crib, which
what we wanted.
Which is exactly what we wanted. And I mean, it's gonna work out for us, but like she said, it's kind of stunning to see how big it actually is. Can you imagine what a regular size crib would be? It'd be bigger than that.
Yeah, I know. But I'm wondering, I think it's mostly longer.
You think we're gonna have to find another spot for it?
No. No, I don't.
So, right now, we are running out a little bit of space in here, so we are kind of changing the way the room looks, and we gotta change a lot of stuff in here.
You got enough room over there?
Barely. Barely. So, some of the last video I did do, the nacho video, I mean, I got a couple comments that said it looked delicious, right? And seemed pretty tasty. But y'all didn't say whether you wanted me to keep on making the videos or if I should go with something else. So I may put out a couple other videos of us cooking, just to show you, you know, some of the stuff that we can do. I do have to say though, Brianna's pretty much the main cook of the house. She can cook almost anything and everything.
Oh, I'll learn how.
Well, she won't now. You know, I think I might do a stir fry video.
Yeah, I was just thinking about stir fry right now.
Yeah, stir fry sounds pretty darn good. I might have to do that. It's not a very long process, and it's very easy to make. You don't need very much, and it's pretty inexpensive. Unless you want to add like wine or any of that stuff. There we go. That's nice. Very nice. Some of you that are new to the channel, you should check out my videos. See what I do. It ain't much.
It ain't much.
It ain't much. I'm just starting out. But I want to make a lot of stuff. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, I had this wrong. That's why it's on. Now, let me put y'all in on something.
What?
I love assembling no matter how bad I may be at it. It's something that I like doing. Hence the reason I wanted to do this. Because it's just something that I enjoy doing. Creating something from scratch is a lot harder than assembling though. And I mean, I would love to learn how to do something like that, but I don't think my hands are as crafty. I guess I wouldn't know until I tried, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Get that one, and that one. Hook those all up. Okay, we tighten those in, and then I think we'll be able to move on to the next section. Finally. Coming along real nicely, though. The best thing about this is, you know, I can tell my little girl that I built this for her.
I got video for proof.
The worst thing about it is I can tell my baby girl that I built this for her. It's a double-edged sword. She happens to fall out and hit her head. Something wrong happened. I mean, I'm at fault, so. But I'm willing to take on that responsibility. Even though I put back panels on backwards. Step 6. Alright. Let's see here.
Step 6. Oops.
Inserting the bottom board. Gosh. Please excuse the dogs. They're wild. I found a couple of them on the street.
Surely not Ben.
I've talked about this already. I love our big dog, but he's something else. He's a character, that's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to make you stand for a bit. Just get that angle in there. So, this says it gets screwed up into here. Okay, maybe? Right in there? That looks about right. Oh. You got a little bit of a shiver right there. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Oh my god, I was trying to hand it to you watching. I threw it at him.
Okay. So I think I've got it all figured out. I need my Allen wrench though.
I'm gonna grab that for you.
And then I'll put it. You seen it? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. So, I gotta start off with these back ones because.
They're supports
Yeah.
for the bottom board.
So they're gonna hold the board whilst I get the other one set up to lock it in place. Interesting.
Something just ain't right.
So, okay, see, this goes in here, right? Sorry, this is just a test. I'm not just. You can see how far this goes in. It should go flush. It does go flush. So why didn't it go flush there? I'm gonna have to unscrew that one before I destroy threading. Back in high school, I did a little bit of AutoCAD, and I mean, I wasn't the greatest in the class, but I enjoyed doing it. The only downside about me is that I was fairly lazy, and I didn't always want to complete my work correctly. So the teacher would give us assignments to finish, right? And he would specify how many things he would want where and how it was done. Anyway, he wanted it exactly the way it was. So For those of you that don't know what AutoCAD is a thing that helps you design, essentially manuals for people to assemble things.
So it's a program that you use to create manuals to assemble things.
Right. It helps the people read the instructions like these right here. And it's supposed to specify how big it is, what the types of, nuts and bolts are, and it's supposed to tell you how thick the threadness is and all that stuff, right? And they have settings in there. And you were supposed to study this AutoCAD book to learn all the the ins and outs of using the program. I'm gonna try a different way. Anyway, I turned in my project, right? And what was the project on? It was simply making I want to say it was a shelf, and you just had to draw a shelf, but on the sides of it you had to design screws that went exactly into the shelf. And AutoCAD has a special program to where you can test these products to see if they actually go into the design. So I didn't do any studying. So I made a shelf. I drilled a hole inside the shelf. I made a corkscrew. I did everything the way it's supposed to be, right? Then when I made the screw, I didn't do the screw correctly. I threaded it to where it was humongous threads all around the screw. And then I turned it in, expecting, him to not really care or him not to notice or whatever. He said, oh, and by the way, you can't turn in a paper. That's just, you don't get to turn in papers. You have to turn in the program. That's so he could look at it from all the angles and
review it.
What you did, what you didn't do. So he clicks on the screw and sticks it inside the shelf, and it sticks like really far out of the shelf. And then the next day I come in, and I was expecting, him not to notice anything. And then he calls me in and says, "Hey, I need you to look at this." He gives me a paper with a big old F on it. And I said, "I thought I did everything right. This screw don't fit in this shelf." And then he brought me into the room and showed me. All I did was just take the F. I didn't know what else to do, so that was just because I was lazy. Unfortunately, my portion of the video here got lost, so I'm jumping ahead to where we're attaching the door to the crib. Okay? Alright, step 7. We just gotta stick in the gate, which isn't too hard. Hopefully. I've eaten those words before. They are not great. Okay. Side.
Oh.
You weren't recording.
I didn't move with you.
Oh.
I kind of spaced out for a second. I'm getting sleepy over here.
If need be, we can always stop and try to continue this a different day.
The show must go on.
There's not very much left. We're right at the end.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Any thoughts on this so far? I mean, you're seeing almost the final product already. So far, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah. I like that it's small, because I just remember with the kids growing up, they had a crib. Mind you, it's one of those older cribs where the side, like, it has like a kickstand thing where it pulls up on the side, that front guard rail. And then you can lower it down so you can grab the baby out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the crib was tall. I remember that, and I remember being so afraid of that front guard rail falling, especially because if you didn't lock it into place, that baby would be falling out of the crib. But I think that they banned those, so they're not allowed to do that anymore. Of course, because that's a safety issue. But I mean, I like that it's really. I'm a short gal, so I'll easily be able to reach in and grab
that baby out.
Grab that baby.
Yeah. I mean, for it being a mini crib, I mean, it's still kind of big. I mean, but it's enough for the baby to roll around or, you know, do its little thing. Whatever that is, I don't know. Slobber.
Slobber. Probably slobber.
And fart.
And probably farts.
Lots of farts. There we go. Let's move on to stepping. Okay, that's where we're at.
Stepping.
Oh, actually, I
Actually.
can toss in this.
Oh, the mattress pad.
All right. Well, with that, we are like right at the end. We just got drawers to build and a shelf to put in. So with the drawers though, we have one issue which may result in some troubleshooting. But other than that, it should be a smooth ride. Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Okay. So, let's just... I would love to tell you more stories, but I'm going to simplify this for you. This is what they look like now. And there. Bam. All good to go. Now, we are going to save these ones for last. I have to build, or I have to insert the shelf real quick. And I'm not really sure you really need to see that either. So let me go ahead and point your direction to where it's going to be at. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Alright, so the next part is actually going to be the shelf. And it looks like after I rotated the bed around, it's going to go there. Good to go. Now we're going to be going to the last step, which is step 12. And that's, I think that's another snap of the finger, because it's just inserting, you know, well, it's basically putting this into there. Alright, so we're coming down to the final part of the whole thing. I mean, it's come along really well. I think it's beautiful. If I do say so myself. Alright, just gotta toss in the drawers and we're good to go. So I'm not gonna use no movie magic for that, because I want you to see me mess up over and over again. Alright. Alright. So there is a tip over restraint on here. I may use this. I may end up getting something for myself. I don't know. But for right now, I'm not going to worry myself about that just yet. But all in all, let me pull this out just so this way you can get a full around look at it. And there you go. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I want to thank my uncle again for the purchase of this. I know Brianna was really happy with it too. Yeah. I think this will do real nice. Alright, well, we're coming to the end of the video, so I'm going to pull this to the back, and then we're going to close out. Alright guys, it's been a great video. It took us a very long time to complete this. At least I had fun doing the whole thing. I really appreciate you filming the whole thing.
It was a challenge.
I really enjoyed the stories that we did talk about and that we shared. I had a good experience from this. And I know that our daughter's going to love the crib. And she's going to love all of her gifts. Probably not as a baby. She's going to cry a lot. Yes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for joining us on this journey. I really enjoyed building all the stuff for my daughter. It was a fun experience. And I hope you enjoyed watching all the building projects I did. This is the finale, so I expect the video to be pretty long. There is going to be a couple of edited things out, lots of music. I might throw in like a couple of you know, pizzazz things. But other than that, I really enjoyed this building series. It was fun for me. How was your time on this as a guest?
For the most part, was very enjoyable. At the end, just getting really sleepy and tired. So thank goodness for movie making magic. Napping here.
That's true.
Sitting there. So I appreciate that. So it's just thank you that we can be able to do that.
Once again, I am Tetradohedran, and this is my wife. I don't know if I'm going to call you. I call you things all the time. This is my wife, Brianna. I'm Levi, and we really enjoyed this little project that we did. And I really enjoyed her filming. She did a fantastic job, in my opinion. She got those angles in, and she made the speaking a lot more enjoyable for me, instead of it just being a one-sided kind of thing. I had a lot of fun. Anything to add?
Yeah, I just look forward to any other collabs, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, it will. So definitely look forward to the 5 Things on a Shelf series, which I will be starting up next week, most likely. And I'll probably come out with a few more recipe videos for, and of course the presidential run, the exercise to see where I stand again. And I may throw in the assembly of my media library. I don't know. We'll decide when we get it open. Other than that, this has been a finale. You can find me on Instagram.com/Tetradohedran. You can find me also Twitch.tv/Tetradohedran. Tetradohedra, sorry, no N. You can also find me on Twitter.com/Tetradohedran. And you can find me on the Smule app under Tetradohedran. I love to sing, and so does my wife. So, something that we very much enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. And for those of you that haven't, please do, because I really, really like that. I really appreciate that. Other than that, I hope y'all have a great evening. My wife, Brianna Ibarra. Me, Levi Ibarra. Tetradohedran. Have a great day.
Bye.
Oh, come on, little girl. Hey guys, if you like that video, please be sure to click on the one on the left. It's one that I've chosen. And if you want to see something YouTube has chosen, please click on the one that's on the right. I think you might like the left one a little bit better.